applause to my wonderful co-host, the amazing Shad 1419. Let's go. Let's go. What up with it?
It's crazy.
You already
Crazy,
know.
crazy. All right. I guess
So,
it'll be like that.
so man, there's been a lot going on for real, man. I mean, the playoffs is here. The playoffs is here. So, what you thinking, man? Who you got? Who you got in the playoffs? Before we even get into the slack, who you got in the playoffs?
Man, I mean, might have to go with
Just
the
for the, I
might,
mean, for the
might
championship.
have to go with the might have to go with the Celtics because of
Ooh.
just the experience.
Yeah.
And sometimes experience does pay off, especially when you got some talented experience. So might have to go with them, but again, you got a guy like, you got a head coach like Jason Kidd, who's one of the, great, not just a coach, but just one of the great players of all time. So he's been in the finals experience as well. So, but I think I'm gonna slap the Celtics though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I dig that. I like them too. But so who's under more pressure to win in your opinion? Just in your opinion, bro, who's under more pressure? Are we talking Luca, Kyrie, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum? Which one of those stars on those teams is under more pressure to get this title? In your opinion, though, just in your opinion, I mean, we miss
Hey,
all
you
the
know
time.
what? I'm glad you asked me this question because me and one of my brothers we had this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
I would say that it's Jason Tatum, but the thing of it is because those guys, from a general media consumption standpoint,
Right.
none of those four guys, whether it's Tatum, whether it's Brown, whether it's Luca, or even Kyrie, they, in my opinion, they have not surpassed the old guard, which is obviously the LeBron, the KD, Steph. They haven't, in my opinion, elevated to that regard. So Jason Tatum, the Celtics
Mm-hmm.
could lose this series, and I don't think that the backlash would be as such if it was one of those four guys right there that they lost it, because I don't think they have passed into that realm. But I just have to say it's Jason Tatum because before everybody was, mama mentality, all that stuff, it was like Jason Tatum was the one that really emulated that. He took the
Okay.
little picture emulating Kobe. So I think it had to be Jason Tatum.
Okay. Bet. I disagree. I don't think that it's Jason Tatum that's under the pressure. I mean, he's been there before. But look, it's crazy because it's like I want Jason Tatum. Like Jason Tatum could be under the most pressure, but I would say Kyrie, man. I want to say Kyrie because his age. He ain't gonna get here no more. I don't think I did. This is Kyrie's last dance right here. I think we about to get a whole Kyrie that's about to be going off in this championship. He about to play his heart out because I don't think he knows. I think he knows something we don't. And it looks like he's not getting back there. It's very hard to get to the championship, and whether it's basketball, football, whatever sport it is, it's very hard to get there. And I think Kyrie's under the most pressure, although the media will spin their narrative that like a Jason Tatum or a Luka Doncic would be under more pressure. But we still gotta remember these guys are in their 20s. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just now hitting their primes for real. You know what I'm saying? So they can
But why
always get one.
But why do you? I understand
Mhm,
the aspect of you saying this could be Kyrie's last opportunity,
mhm.
but in the grand scheme, and I'm gonna ask you this: in the grand scheme, Kyrie has been looked at as a number two.
Mhm.
So my question to you, I kind of obviously the most notable number two of all time is. It depends on the conversation. Some people could say it's Kobe. Some people say it's Scottie Pippen. Just depending on the magnitude of it all.
Okay.
But Kyrie isn't on a Kobe level, but you could say he's on a Pippen. But when you say that he's a number two arriving, he's trying to get out of that shadow. Do you think the media would be on Kyrie like that if he doesn't win a championship?
No, you got a good point there. And I said that quickly. I answered that very quickly. No, that's a good point. You made a good point right there. That's a very good point. I don't think that the media will I think it's just more as a personal. Well, you're right,
As a
and I
person.
answer that question. No, I don't think the media would. To answer that question, no, the media wouldn't. So you're right. They wouldn't. It wouldn't be under the most pressure. But I mean, like when we looking at the age though, from that perspective, that's the only thing I feel like the
Yeah.
age. Him not getting there no more. But I, who knows? The media, they may or may not. But no, I don't think so right now. It don't look that way, and that's a good point that you made. So kudos to you. One nothing Shad. One nothing Shad.
I, I didn't know this was. I didn't know this. I didn't know this was. I didn't know we were.
Nah,
I
we
didn't
ain't,
know we
man.
were
It's
doing
just
rounds.
we ain't. I
No,
got it's
no, but
entertainment, baby. We gotta keep it. You know what I mean?
I was just asking, but I would, like I said, I'm just a reality. I don't think anybody, when Kyrie went to Dallas, I don't think anybody forecasted they would be in the finals. They forecasted this was going to implode. This wasn't going to work whatsoever.
You're right.
But one of the other things that I will say about this, and then we can close it out unless you got something else to say. They're like, if they were to win, like if Dallas were to win,
Mm-hmm.
this would be the first time that I can't remember when it goes back, but this would be the first time that a guard, like a guard driven team, has just like, well, obviously you got
Mm-hmm.
Golden State, just they just won one, but from a just 2000 on forward, there have not been a lot of championship teams that have been led by a strict guard play.
Right.
It's
Right.
always been the small forward has been the focal point, the four and the five. So
But
they
they
could be,
five is they 4 and 5 is getting it done. He may not be superstar status or whatever, but they got to be getting it in. They getting it
yeah,
in there.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. So I mean,
but
it'll be interesting though.
I feel that though. I feel that. Cuban Dumas said he disagrees. He says the Raptors. He says the Raptors. That's what Cuban said. Cuban Dumas said the Raptors was a
The
guard
Ra-
driven team. The Raptors. What year Raptors?
Oh no, Kawhi was a wing player.
Yeah. And I mean, well, look, Kyrie, he been there before. I feel like Kyrie been there before,
Yeah,
but that was a great question, great discussion, great
yeah,
discussion,
yeah, yeah.
great discussion there. I like that open up. I like the open out one. So in news, I want to give a shout out to Shalomi Sanders and all of that. The home girl. She done got her first NIL deal with Marriott hotels and all of that.
Why,
We gave her a hard time and all that. We did. He kind of did. So I just wanted to give her a round of applause.
bro? Where you be getting this news from?
The news.
Where you saw that at?
I had to dig deep. I had to dig deep.
Where you saw
I had to dig deep. But look, nonetheless,
that? Bro,
she,
I'm
she, she,
dead serious. Where you find some news like
leave me alone, man. Leave me alone.
that,
Leave me
bro?
alone. Leave me
Bro,
alone,
where
man.
the shovel? Hey, where the shovel in the pick at, bro? You had to, my man. You
Yeah.
didn't do that with no tractor. You had to go get a shovel. That was in somewhere that a tractor could not fit. You was in a little back spot back there,
Mm-hmm.
and you just
Yep.
said, "Hey,
Yes,
I think
sir.
it's something back here."
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hilton by
sir.
Marriott. Why,
Yes, sir.
bro?
Yes, sir. The Marriott picked her up. Yes, sir. NIL deal. They picked her up. I guess they think she about to put something together down there. She got away from her brothers and her dad, and she said, "Look, I'm about to start my own thing." And that's exactly what she out there doing. I just wanted to say that real quick. In other news,
Now I
all
gotta
right,
watch. I gotta watch Alabama A&M basketball now, women's basketball now, to see if
yeah,
she's in the rotation. I
yeah,
gotta watch.
she will be. I think so. I think she will be. I hope she is. I hope she is. I mean, if they're gonna put her, but anyway. But look, other news. So Bronny. So real quick before we get up into the slide, one more. I think one more. This question here before we get up into the slides. Um, Bronny James, how you feeling? What up, South Coast King? What up, QB? Katie Armour. What up? What up? With y'all in the chat? What's up? What's going on? What's going on, my people? What's going on? Y'all blessed out there? What's up? So Bronny James, man. Bronny James. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Even if y'all don't stay for long or whatever, hit that like button one time, share it. Appreciate y'all. Look, so Bronny James is going to the NBA. He's going to the NBA, bro. It's a fact. We nepotism at his finance. He's going. Oh, I asked this question last week, didn't I? I said this last week. But let me clear up something from last week that I did say. Because last week when I was talking about the Negro League,
Hey,
right?
hey, Bro, hey, Cook, put yourself on the camera. I gotta do something on my phone. You just
Okay,
put yourself on cam. I'll be right back.
okay. So so last week when I was talking about the Negro Leagues, I said that he played 139 games. It came out that way. It wasn't that. It was 939 games. I must come back and I must correct myself when I'm out here. I was wrong. The way that it came out, I know y'all was like, he can't had played 139 games and had all them goddamn stats. Nobody stopped me. And I watched it on the replay and I'm like, what the hell? I said 139 but I'm looking at 939. So I just wanted to clear that up. It was 939 games, okay? Not 100. Just wanted to clear that up real quick. Okay. All right, all right, all right. He back, he back. So you got everything straightened out now?
I got a new phone case, and so
Ooh.
back of it
Ooh.
was hitting up against my thing, so it wouldn't sit in there right. So I had to take the phone out the
Okay.
case. But we good now. We
All
good.
right, let's go into the night. Lips is shiny as hell. I can see the motherfuckers shining all the way up. Damn. All right, so let's get up to the slides. Let's get into the slides. She said LeBron is using Bronny for leverage. Bronny needs another year in college. Yeah, but it ain't happening. He can't go back now, Katie. It's already there. I know,
It's up
man. We
there. It's
talked
up.
about it. It's like it's already done now. He's in the league. He's going to the league. Uh, I do like the Lakers head coach. What you think? Like, yeah, that's a good one. The Lakers head coach. What you thinking about that guy,
What, they hired somebody?
Dan Hurley?
It's official now.
That's official. Dan Hurley. If I'm not, hold on, because when I'm on Twitter,
I mean, I know they were talking about it, but I
Dan
didn't know
Hurley
they
tweeted
had.
out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to the LA Lakers. Not this ain't verbatim, but thank you, UConn. He taking the LA job. Now this was from Dan Hurley off of his joint. So what you thinking? Dan Hurley
Terrible,
with the Lakers. You don't think that's a good fit?
terrible.
Terrible fit. Wow. Wow.
No, it's not a terrible fit from the aspect of diminishing Dan Hurley. It's a terrible situation because again, I always, anytime it's basketball related topics, usually I'm over there on Gil's Arena. Obviously that's a Jalen Brown topic. But one of the things that they brought up on there is the fact that Dan Hurley is coming from a collegiate atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
where you can tell the guys essentially what to do. You're going from a job where you could be goaded if you were to go do a three-peat. You're goaded. But now you're going to the biggest pressure cooker job in the entire world, in the entire
Mm-hmm.
basketball arena, where if they win, LeBron AD get credit, and if they lose, you get blamed.
Mm.
You're going from Connecticut. I don't know where the University of UConn is in Connecticut, but you're
I think
going
they
from
need to trade LeBron. I think they need to trade LeBron. And no disrespect, he greatness, but look, from a business standpoint, they probably wouldn't do it, right? From a business standpoint.
hell no, no.
Business, they ain't gonna get rid of LeBron, right? But let's say from just a basketball perspective, hypothetically, like getting trading LeBron will open up a lot more for the Lakers. Who you want to get rid of? Who would you get rid of with the LA Lakers? LeBron or AD? Which one?
I would get rid of both of them.
Both of them. Both of
If
them
I'm
gotta
high,
go. Fire.
if I'm hiring Dan Hurley, I'm letting both of y'all go because at the end of the day, like obviously life is not fair. But it's not. I don't think it's fair for Dan Hurley to have to come in year one. You expected to win the championship. I understand you want the pressure on you, but the reality of the situation is Dan Hurley. Going back to what they were saying on that, Dan Hurley should you need to go to a job like Charlotte, Orlando, Memphis, a young team,
Correction.
Detroit, something like that. A
Yeah.
young team where you can turn them into winners, and it looks better because you're not gonna get no credit for them winning.
Right.
You get zero credit for them winning. And when we talk about the grand scheme of things, it's like, oh well, what did Dan Hurley do? You got LeBron. So whereas if you go to one of these other spots,
I
you get
would
all
say.
the credit for turning
Mm-hmm.
something around. And
Just to
you're
push
gonna
back
get
just a
thrown under
little
the
bit,
bus,
and I
man.
don't really know nothing, right? But Dan Hurley, would you say UConn is there a lot of eyes on UConn basketball?
UConn women basketball.
UConn women basketball, not
I'm gonna be
UConn
honest with you.
basketball as a total.
The last time I heard about UConn men basketball, and
Mm,
obviously I'm just kind of getting back into it, was like when America Okafor was there. That's like
okay,
05, 06 or something like that. Like that's the
okay.
last time UConn men
So
basketball
was
was
really
in my
popping.
periphery.
But however, with the system being the way it is now with NIL, it's free agency pretty much, and UConn basketball is big. Rather women's, men's. I think it's decently, especially up this way. But so like he's already been in that kind of system already. Being used to that. Now, granted, LA's lights are super bright, super big, and everything. I don't think it's going to be that much of a transition for him to go to LA from UConn. And he's already kind of been in this system with NIL, running it, kind of being the GM. And the only difference is Rob Pelinka. He's going to have to work with Rob Pelinka now. He's just not the
He's
GM,
not
head
qualified.
coach, and everything. But it's a rumor. I mean, he's meeting with him Friday. They're gonna lock him down. Like they got a lot. They're gonna lock him down. Dan Hurley, like
Bruh,
he's the best. You know what I mean? He's
bruh,
the best for the job, bro. He's
bruh.
the best.
I would let JJ Redick have that job.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me go to Orlando. Let me go to Detroit. Let me go to Atlanta. Let me go to
Mm.
Memphis. Let me go
Okay,
to Portland. I mean, let me go to one of these jobs where I can build something like how Billy Donovan
that
did
makes
it.
sense.
Which Billy Donovan, to his credit, Billy Donovan did go to OKC, and he did have to deal with Russ, and
Right.
obviously PG was there for a minute. But bro, like,
I feel you.
bro,
I get where
literally,
you're coming from. I
but but
definitely feel. I
but
definitely
trucking,
feel and get where
but
you're coming from with that
but
shit. I
trucking,
definitely do. You know what I'm
but
saying?
trucking, check this out though. This was so crazy about it, bro. We watched a man this season have the absolute best record in the Eastern Conference for the Milwaukee Bucks. You had the best record, and bro, they fired you
Mm, 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 mm.
and hired Doc Rivers.
Uh.
Bro, you will
Definitely.
get, bro. They firing you, bro. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I'm not going somewhere where I can get fired middle of the season.
Right, right. So what about LeBron to this? Let's switch it up a little. What about LeBron to the Spurs? You like that? You like LeBron to the Spurs? You don't like him. You don't like him down there with the Spurs.
LeBron.
Who? What?
LeBron,
Mavericks.
LeBron ain't doing. LeBron ain't taking pop. No, he ain't doing it. He didn't want Pat Riley, so doggone well he ain't had no
Mm,
pop.
okay. All right.
No,
All right, man. It's that's why I love hearing what you got to say with things,
bro,
looking at it, because you widen my
bro,
perspective, man.
bro.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Bro, we talked about it. Like Byron Scott said, LeBron, you be the coach.
Mm-hmm.
You be the player coach.
Mm-hmm.
Let LeBron be the coach.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to bring in JJ Redick, bring in JJ Redick. You want to bring in somebody else to kind of help. You be the
Mm-hmm.
coach.
Right.
LA. Let LeBron be the coach. Don't subject Dan Hurley to that.
The thing is with that is the LA fans is not feeling LeBron being a player coach for some reason.
Bruh,
There's a lot of mixed emotions on that. You know what I mean? There's some mixed emotions going on out there. What I'm reading about that when they get to looking at the
I
LA
understand.
stories, they're like, I don't want LeBron to coach, and I don't want JJ Redick to coach because JJ Redick's a friend of LeBron's, and they got a podcast together
And
and
when did they get
this and
tight?
that, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
When did
it's
him and JJ get tight?
I don't know. I guess they is that is don't they run that podcast together or whatever,
But
bro?
I
Am I
know
not?
that, but I'm saying they've never played basketball together. When did this friendship develop? Like,
I have no idea. I
like
couldn't
people
tell
was
you.
in their feelings when he announced, co-host JJ Redick. And people like, bro, all these sycophants that you got out here, you pick JJ Redick.
Right,
And
right.
bro, hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I did get a
That
little
makes
geek when they drew that sideline play though. I did. I was like, ooh, boy, that's boy J, boy that, boy that must have ran into that Duke when
hey
JJ was lighting
yo,
it up.
hey
Boy,
yo.
no, but for real though, no, real talk though.
I couldn't tell you.
Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, let LeBron James be the player coach, man.
Hmm. Okay.
You already listen. y'all can just put the little extra 2-3 million in his salary because y'all want to sign him to the extension anyway. Let him be the coach. Dan Hurley, you better stay up. Dan Hurley, if you listen to this, stay your ass at UConn. Don't go over there playing with LeBron. LeBron will get you fired. It's all sweet right now. LeBron will get you fired.
And yes, and you have it. And there you is. And there you go. And there you go. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. So I'm gonna let you explain this. Can you I'm gonna let you explain this next slide because my